Hey, Nina. Is it all right to have a little chat now?
Oh, hi, Jessica. What do you want now?
You're always playing dumb, aren't you?
What are you talking about?
You know, I'm talking about the fact that I've made a meal of your husband. Or maybe I should say Matt has made a meal out of me.
Why do I get the feeling that the way you said that was just to lure me into a fight? You've already stolen my man. You don't need to rub salt in my wounds.
Ooh, look who's come out to play.
Why should I be careful with my words anymore? When we were friends, maybe I would have cared, but not anymore. You stole Matt from me. He was my husband, and I'll never forgive you for that. I thought life couldn't get worse than when my parents both died in that accident, but then you came along.
Oh, look at you getting all angry. You're just a crybaby with no parents to run off to. Matt chose me. No need to be so bitter about it. If you were just a bit more interesting, maybe he'd have picked you.
You're unbelievable. I don't think you realize that I know all about the stealing. I've had a camera in the bedroom for a while now.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the jewelry you would steal every time you'd get into bed. My bed with Matt. I noticed stuff going missing, so eventually I put a secret camera in place to get you on record. I ended up getting enough evidence that I can definitely get you charged, or you can pay me off. I'm surprised you thought you were getting away with it.
Wait, you have evidence?
Exactly right. And you better believe I won't hesitate to show it to the police.
Well, I'm sure we can find a way to settle it outside of court. I'm sure I can afford to pay whatever it is you want to keep it on the down low. And I'll give back the jewelry, of course. I guess you must be worried about how your life is going to change from now on. I think you have to remember that in the scope of our lifetimes, the amount of money I'll probably give you to keep quiet won't be enough to ruin my life or make yours.
How do you know?
What do you mean, how do I know?
How do you know it won't ruin your life?
Stop it! It's not fair to play so mean when I can't even see your face right now.
Clearly, this conversation isn't going anywhere. I'm going to hire a lawyer to sort everything out for me. Maybe conversation will progress with them.
Can't we just sort this out, the two of us?
I got in touch with a lawyer the second I realized Matt was having an affair, but that was for divorce things. But when I caught on to the theft, I realized that it would be good to get a lawyer involved in getting an out-of-court settlement. I think it's normal to go to a lawyer when things like this happen.
Ugh! I told you that I'd pay! Matt has money left over from when his parents died, which I'm sure will cover everything. He probably won't even miss that money.
We'll see about that. I'm just warning you, you should be prepared.
Yeah. Nina! Finally, I have the money to pay you. Matt transferred it to me yesterday. It's a bit annoying that I'm having to do out-of-court settlements with you and my ex-husband, but I can pay you both off in full. It's so different going out with a millionaire, isn't it?
Matt, a millionaire.
Yeah, he's loaded. Stop acting dumb about this just because you're jealous. It doesn't matter anyway, really. He's all mine.
He told you that his salary is $1 million a year.
Yeah, he clearly didn't tell you, did he? And that's not to mention the inheritance that he got from his parents. He got so much from that.
That doesn't make any sense. I'm the one that got inheritance this year.
No way! Why would you be the one to inherit his parents' fortune?
His parents.
Yeah, his parents died, so why would you be entitled to their money?
It's not his parents that died, it's the other way around. Didn't you read my message the other day? You and Matt don't talk a whole lot, do you?
What? You're joking with me, aren't you? Oh, you're unbelievable! You're just trying to throw me off here, I can tell. But I'm not the idiot you think I am.
I'm not calling you an idiot, I'm just saying you have this all wrong.
To be honest, I don't care what you're saying about that inheritance money. I've got a very wealthy man wrapped around my little finger, and that's good enough. His salary is enough for me to buy whatever I want.
I see. So that's the reason you stole Matt then.
You dangled him right in front of me. Every time you turn up at events together, I just couldn't stand that you were with the hot rich guy. I had to have him. And now he's mine, and all his money too.
It's scary how calculated you are.
Anyway, how long do you plan to stay in that house?
What do you mean? I can stay as long as I want.
No, that's gonna be where Matt and I live together. Get out so Matt and I can start having fun all over the place. I don't know where you're from, if I'm being honest, but whatever part of the countryside it is, take the kids and go there.
That's a bit hard for me to do because I was born and raised in New York. Matt is the one that came from a small town.
Really? So whose house is that then?
It was my parents' house. They passed it on to me when they died.
What? No way. Stop joking.
I'm not joking.
What?
Have you two not spoken about that yet?
About what?
I think he intends to take you back to his hometown. It's what he told me yesterday when we met for the last time. Maybe he's intended to tell you soon. This isn't really for me to get involved with anyway. You two need to chat about it.
I see what's going on. I don't really want to move. But we'll be starting out newlywed life in a new house that's all ours. I bet you're so jealous.
I think that's enough for this conversation. Anyway, I have to take my daughter out to her dance lesson.
Is that the classic ballet you told me about before?
Yeah, that's it.
You have to stop! Those classes are so expensive. You should tell her she has to stop lessons. You shouldn't be spending all the child support on silly things like ballet lessons. If you keep that pointless spending up, then the child support might go bye-bye.
I don't care if you take the child support away. I can afford to pay with just my wage.
Wow, you have that good of a job?
I have to leave soon, so see you later.
Hey, today's the day I moved to mine and Matt's new place. I'm so excited to see it. I wonder if it'll be a new build. I hope it has a walk-in wardrobe. He's prepared everything for it. I'm so excited to see.
You've got your head in the clouds. I hope you survive there.
You're always speaking in these riddles, aren't you? OMG. OMG. Please help me.
What's happened?
Something weird has happened. Matt told me that we'd be moving into a nice place. But this is an absolute dive of an apartment. He's a millionaire. I thought he'd be able to afford anything.
I did have my suspicions when you told me he was a millionaire. Where did you hear that? Matt has never come close to being a millionaire.
But he told me himself. He said he earns $85,000 a month. 85,000 times 12 equals $1.2 million. So, he's a millionaire. Or is my math wrong?
Oh, I see what's happened here. He's on $85,000 a year, not a month. His old company went bust 2 years ago, so he's now just a temp working for an agency. So his yearly wage is $85,000, not his monthly.
But he works in stocks and shares and has investments in properties. How is he only on $85,000 a year?
The stocks and properties are me, not him. I won't tell you how much I'm on, but you can guess, I'm sure. I know his wage was definitely $85,000 a year before, but I think now you've moved back to his hometown, he must have given up that job.
Don't tell me.
Yeah, he's unemployed.
No. This is all just a bad dream. And this ancient couple has come along and told me that they're his parents and that they'll be living with us too. But it doesn't make any sense. They're dead.
I told you. Do you believe me now? This is all just rumors, but I heard that to pay for the lawyer bills and child support, his parents sold their house. But that wasn't enough. So they ended up using their pension money to help Matt. But now they're in a tricky situation where they've had to take out loans to make up the remaining amounts. I assume that because they don't have any money, they need to move in with you.
I don't understand all of this. Why did he tell me that his parents both died, one after the other, at the start of this year? And that he got all that inheritance.
I don't know how many times I have to tell you. It's my parents that died, and I'm the one that got inheritance.
So you're telling me that I've got to live in this disgusting apartment with an unemployed man and his parents? That wasn't what I wanted at all. If I knew this was what was going to happen, I should have just stayed with my husband. He's on way more than $85,000 a year. I'm going home.
Don't be stupid, Jessica. You can't just go back to your ex-husband. He doesn't want you anymore. Besides, your ex and your daughter don't live in the same house anymore.
Where have they gone then?
They took his mom and moved out of New York. He bought a new house in the suburbs so they could all live together.
Oh my God.
If they're going according to plan, then they've already moved into the new place.
So I don't have anywhere to go back to. My parents cut ties with me when they found out about Matt and I.
Well, you'll just have to carry on living with Matt and his parents, won't you? I can't imagine they want to live with you either, to be honest. But nothing can be done about that. They're penniless because they paid all those fees for you and Matt. You drove them to this. Let's be honest. You've ruined the retirement that they worked their whole lives to enjoy. I don't know about you, but I don't think after all that you can expect to be able to leave them. To be honest, now that I've seen you get what you deserve, I don't want to speak to you anymore. I'll be blocking you. Good luck with the rest of your crappy life.
No, I don't want to be poor.
After that, I heard about their situation from one of Matt's cousins that I became close to. Apparently, she was complaining, but didn't have a place to go. They started living with Matt's parents as planned. She finally realized that Matt wasn't the millionaire that she thought he was. It soon became clear that it wouldn't be easy to get by without working herself. Since the day after she moved to the new place, she took up a job at a factory doing admin during the day and then in bartending at night. But it serves her right for breaking up not just one, but 2 marriages in pursuit of money.